Welcome back, children. Today we will discuss some of array elements by using scanner class. We have already covered the BlueJ method and assignment method. So today we have covered scanner method. For scanner method, first of all we import the util package, then class, then main method. After this, scanner class object. After creating object, we need to declare the array. How we declare an array? We already discussed. First of all, data type, then variable name, then subscript. Subscript is required for any array, any declaration of array. Okay, any type of array. It's an integer type, string type, float type, any type of array, we require this subscript. Okay. After this, new keyword is required to declare an array. Okay, because we have to create the dynamic memory in the dynamic memory for the array. New keyword, then data type, then size of the array. How much element you have to store? What is the size of array? Size of array, suppose I am taking here 5. Okay, so in memory it will stores like this: 5 columns, 1 2 3 4, 0 1 2 3 4. 0 to 4 index means it will stores the 5 elements. Okay. Next, after creating it, we need one more variable to store the sum. So here I am taking int s is equals to 0. Clear? After this, we print a message SOPLN enter the numbers. Enters the number. Okay. So we have to take input from the user. Here we need 2 loops. One loop is for entering the number and second loop is responsible for calculation. In BlueJ method and assignment method, we need only one loop because we already assigned the value. So there is no need to take a loop to assign any element. Okay, but here it must be required that you have to take input from the user. So here we need loop. I value start with 0, I less than 5, I plus plus. Clear? After this, suppose if we have to take simple number, if you have to take simple number, means no using array. So what you have to write here? You write here n is equals to sc dot next int. Simple format to taking input from the user. Int n is equals to sc dot next int. But here is the variable is m subscript because it's an array. So simple you write m, then within this subscript you take I value. Okay, I is represent as index value 0 to 4. So m of I is equals to sc dot next int. Okay, according to this I value is 0. So first of all it takes the input from 0 index. Okay, first of all it takes the input from 0 index. Suppose you enter 5, so 5 value will stored in 0 index. After this increase the I value. Here I am closing the loop. Increase the I value is 1. So next time when you enter a value, suppose you enter 10, so 10 will store in which index position? I value is 1. So 1 index position it will stores 10. Okay, like this. In second, you have to enter, suppose 20, 30, 40. So it like enter like this. Okay, according to this array element. After entering the element, we close this loop. Next we have to, when we enter the value, now we have to calculate the sum of the array element. So again I am writing here int I is equals to 0, I less than 5, I plus plus. Okay, and here I am writing which variable we have to print the sum. Na, we calculate the sum. So s is equals to s plus. So first of all we need the 0 index value, then 1 index value, then 2 index value. So how to write? M of I. Clear? M of I. So first time I value, suppose 10. So 10 plus 0, 10. Next time I value increases, I value is 1. One index value, suppose 20. So 20 plus 10 is 30. Okay, like this. In array element, subscript is must required. After this, close it and SOPLN statement, print the sum value. Sorry, S value, not sum. Print the sum is equals to plus S. Okay. After this, close the method, close the main method and close the class. So this is the simple program of some of the array elements by using scanner class. I hope this program is clear to all of you.